Hey, welcome in everybody. This is Mr. Green Scratchers, or you can call me Mr. Green, or you can call me Chris. That's my name. I've got the little one here. We're gonna do a couple of these, not very many, so this is gonna end up being the next video. And if I can manage to pull something, if something pops out of it, I'll try to actually edit that to be a short as well. So other than that, don't mind a little extra commentary from little Miss Ray Ray, who's nodding her head, yeah. This is gonna be our first one, number 49, and we're gonna get a little luck here. Give a kiss. Give a kiss. All right, you're here. Thank you. Yeah. I'm not moving the table, you're crazy. Come on. Hey, hey. Get a kiss. Okay. Or try to bite it. I don't know, your preference. So, I did make another post earlier. Last night, right before I went to bed, I was up to 27 subscribers, and I guess 3 hours later I was back down to 21 subscribers. So I don't know what happened. Either they unsubscribed or something that YouTube did themselves. I'm not sure. If anybody has any ideas on what, let me know. But yeah, let's see what we get. I did change tables, so I think this one might work a little better. I'm not seeing a lot of vibration on the camera, so we'll actually be able to see some smooth scratching here instead of the table looking like it's going through an earthquake. I know.
No.
Yeah.
No.
No? What you mean no? We got the palm tree.
No.
Yeah. You're so crazy. I wish I had that mini vacuum. Or, as I gave the name last night, I would have called it Clean 3. It was 3. No, it was Clean 3PO. We got a bell. And there's no bell on our pictures here. So on the next. We got the moon. Can you howl, Ray Ray? Can you howl at the moon? You can go, ooh. Aroo. Oh, there's a nice howl. Well, howl at the moon. She's a crazy little girl. Ray Ray, we got the rooster. You go cock-a-doodle-doo. You do that? Cock-a-doodle-doo, Ray Ray. We got a barrel. I don't know if there's any monkeys inside, but we don't have one up top, so on to the next one, Ray. Das Boot! Yeah! Yeah, huh? It's not the boot, it's Das Boot. Ah, I'm being attacked! We got Rudolph! We got the reindeer. Sorry, you can't have Rudolph. Christmas is over. Of course, I've noticed with these ones here, if I hit one, I'm not gonna have the other, and I haven't come across the ticket that's got both on them yet. So, if that ever happens, that's probably gonna be a big winner right there. We got a crown. I did post a picture of it earlier last night by watching Joshua PNW. Yeah, PNW. I also ended up getting gifted a membership, which was awesome. I want to give a shout out to them. But I ended up scratching this guy here, and I mean, look at that. I could have had if it at least gave me the drum, that would have been nice to have at least $70. I wasn't, I wasn't gonna expect that 100, But if I'd gotten that would have been really cool. But either one of those wins would have been my biggest win on this tickets. But so far, 50 is the biggest ticket I have been able to get on these ones. So, and right now we're sitting like we're gonna get another ticket. But let's see what happens. We still got 3 left. Alright, well, we got a world. Barry called it. We have another ticket. Yeah, hey. Another ticket's another ticket. They're $2 scratchers, so if you get something good on it, it's something good. And to finish it off, we have a cactus. Well, all in all, not bad for a win on this one. So, at least we know where it was, and I really think there is something up with these white stripes here. But even then, sometimes some of your good winners don't even have the white stripe. But hey, winner, chicken dinner, another ticket. Let's go. Alright, and now we're gonna go on to number 50 here. And if you noticed on the other one, the number is on the opposite end. So I don't know, I think there's something always up that one, but at the same time, the one that almost gave me something was also on the opposite end. So sometimes these ones, they're throwing me off a little bit on that. But let's see what else we can get on this one. You don't say, Ray. And right out the gate, we're starting with a sun, Ray. Yeah, let's try this. Let's go to this side. Oh, that's not too bad of a scratch right there. I almost feel like I want to be a perfectionist with getting the whole thing done, but don't be a teaser like this. You're gonna give me something, go up and down or left to right that's in one of the other tops. You can't touch that, kiddo. I'll probably be making some more videos later. I do have about 5 more Lotteritas. I do have a couple crosswords, and then I still have 2 of the $5 ones that I played the last couple days. So those will probably be done at a different time. But I've been holding on to these since yesterday, and I'm just really itching to, I'm biding the time because I don't want to rush it, but I would also like to just be able to do this and have this many tickets that I do have and be able to just share them through a full live so everybody can join in. We can all, communicate, have a good time and talk. you know, stuff like that. And you know, like they say, it's just for entertainment purposes. Or I'm not gonna promote gambling. I'm not gonna say, hey, go out and do this. You know, it's not for everybody. And like we all say as well, make sure you can stay within your limits. Don't spend nothing you can't afford to lose. And all these tickets here that I've gotten are all off of, all I've done is just roll over my wins. So whatever I end up with, I just roll it over. But if I end up having a few extra dollars and I want to add on to it, then that's me. I can add a few extra dollars on to it. We still have a lady here, but no magician. There's our pretty harp. I was wondering when we were gonna get a card with a harp on it again. That line like that won me that 50. When I hit that harp, I was like kind of like shocked a little bit. I was like, no way, really? I just popped a $50 bill. All right. I was excited on that win. We got a parrot. Eventually, once my job allows me to work a lot of overtime, so I think once I can get enough overtime accumulated again, eventually I would like to go out and invest in a book as well, because I think that would be awesome to do. Plus, I wouldn't have to always keep running back to the store to get more once I am done scratching all of them, and then I can actually be able to roll those over into more as well. So we have a deer. Watermelon. Yeah, the last few cards I've gotten haven't really had any fruit on them. Yeah, the last two I just didn't have any fruit on them. So, and again, no fruit. So 3 no fruit cards in a row. We do have a scorpion. Also, for Joshua, and as I like to call her, Mama Monica. If you happen to check out any of my my streams, or any of my videos, I should say, you'll actually see how our tickets are almost the same, except I've noticed with y'all have 20,000. Ours down here in Georgia are 40,000. So, also be sure, like, subscribe. Like I said, once I can actually get to that 50, we'll be doing this live. And, it might not be every day, but I will try to be on and doing this when I can. And it'll be more in the evenings after, most people get home from work. So, alright, well, looks like we finished off with a canoe on this one. And it is a loser. 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 I've been told I look like Jim Carrey once. I thought that was kind of funny. But tell me I look like Jim Carrey from Dumb and Dumber. I laughed at him so hard. I laughed so hard at that. Oh, no winner on number 50. Boo. Those are teas, man. Look at that. Almost another 50 up top here. That would have been awesome. Or even a 20 there. That would have been even nice. I would have took another rooster. Shoot. Even another $2. I haven't, so far doing these, I haven't had any back-to-backs yet on wins. So, hey, who knows? Maybe something great will happen here soon. Move that a little bit more. The ladder. And oh well, I was surprised on this one. You ain't getting no ladder this time. Oh well. The melon. And we do have a melon. This one's actually got 2 fruits on it. I like seeing the fruits on these because I think sometimes I usually do pretty well and I have some fruit in there. Okay, we got a hand. Yeah, please give me a hand. I could use it right now. I'll take the world. You got the whole world. Ray, you got the world? You want the world? Wow. It would have been nice if that was the pear, but it gave us a watermelon, which I wish we did kind of have right now. It would have been nice. What else we got here? Where's Mary Poppins at? I got her umbrella, but we ain't got one up there. That's not bad. I mean, we went 3 for 6 so far. What else we got? The bonnet. Wait, we got a bell. Ding dong. Boom, boom. Oh, really? You don't say. Oh, I thought that was gonna be a spider. It's a scorpion. Bummer. Oh, yeah, you gonna play with my flashlight? We got the barrel. Can we keep it going? Come on, let's go. Keep it coming. Keep it coming. We got the arrows. Let me get a frog, please. Can I get is that too much to ask for? Can I just get a frog? Can we get Kermit the Frog? Hey, Kermit. The shrimp and the fish I rarely ever get. They're one of the 2 hard ones to really get on here. As far as I've noticed. It's very rare if I get any of those. We got the tree up there, but not the palm. And lastly, to finish it out, we got a cactus. And the great words of some great people I know and have been able to subscribe to on a few other of the channels. We got a loser. Loser, loser. You're out of here. Alright. Well, it's gonna be the last one here for a while. Until later on. We'll see what happens. Maybe 52 will work out for us. You know? So let's start over here this time. We got a crown? Yes, we do. We got a crown. What else do we got? We have a rooster. Oh, yeah, wow. We do have a rooster. Let's go right here. We got a bird. Oh, wow. Look at that. We do have a bird over here. Tweet, 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 tweet. Zaza. And we got Mary Poppins' umbrella again. I don't know why I scratched it more, but hey, it's me. Definitely gonna have to either invest in that or maybe, who knows, it might end up, I might get lucky and it'll be a gift. Who knows? Alright, so that was the flower pot, and that's what we're scratching now is the flower pot. I don't mind. Let's keep them coming. Let's keep them coming. What else we got here? Let's go to this one. The mermaid. And yes, we do have a mermaid. Let me tell you, if I was to ever win $40,000, I would kind of be shocked. But it would all go to a good cause. So, gotta support the family, somehow or another. So, it would definitely help us out a lot. I know 40,000 would help a lot of people in this type of economy we live in. So I miss them cheap gas prices. I know y'all probably do too. I know some of y'all probably remember when gas was under $1. Alright, we got a scorpion. And there's the scorpion. I will be so bummed if this is just a big tease. Come on, let's get a fishy. I'll go fishing. I would love to go fishing. We got the moon. Alright, we got a moon over here. I think it's cool on these ones too. It says on the back that you can win up to 4 times. So that's kind of interesting, and it's a neat thing to know. So we got the heron. Wow, first one we haven't hit on is the heron. I mean, look at that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 with the moon. We had 9 straight in a row. Let's go. We went to the heron to separate it all, but that's okay. Okay. Well, we ended up with another ticket. Wasn't expecting that, but maybe we'll actually, maybe we can actually get something else on this. I know usually once you get a ticket, sometimes they say you can't win anything else, but you never know. This board, this says you can win up to 4 times, so there's a twist set on the back. There's our next one that did not hit is the boot. Alright. Last two. There's the tree. And the drum. We don't have the tree, we have the palm, but we don't have that, but we do have the drum. Thought that was gonna be a good one, but hey, it's what it is. On a lot of these, I do actually verify them just to make sure that, you know, they are actually winners, to be sure. I always like checking them anyway. It's always fun just to hear it, because when I check it on mine, it goes boop. It's like you're scanning something at the store. So that's not too bad. The 4 that I did, 2 were winners. 1 was really close, like last night's, and 2 were tickets. Alright, so not too bad. Anyway, thanks for watching. I'll have this one posted soon, and like I said, the others will be up later on, which I'll also be doing this one right here, which is one of our crosswords. And I don't know if some of the other states have this at all, but they do here. They started doing the rolling jackpot promotion. So if it doesn't win, and if it has this on there, you can actually use the numbers here, and then you have to use the other numbers that are under, you know, wherever they're at with the barcode that you scan with. There's some numbers there that you use to enter, you know, you enter in for a second chance win, and it's pretty much just a monthly drawing that they do, which is kind of neat. So, but other than that, thanks for watching. Please like, feel free to comment. Like I said, I'm still working on getting a couple things set up as far as like a subscribe button. So if you could, please go right onto my channel, subscribe. And like I said, once we get to 50, the ball is really gonna get rolling, and there's gonna be a lot of good times. So I can't wait. Thank you for watching.